start off this episode, I have some good news, besides the fact that my voice just cracked a little bit there. That's actually not good news, so we'll just ignore that. I said I was going to finish this mob trap from the zombie spawner that's actually right under the ground right there during an episode, but I was incorrect about what Wesley had done. I thought he had barely started it, when in fact all that really needed to be done was to add the redstone and slightly adjust the height. So once I get my new headset, we're going to do an episode with him to make this area look nice, because that was his project originally. So we're going to do that together once my new headset comes in. But until then, I had finished this, and let me just show you inside here. Come on, go in the door, you can do it. Basically, just a little lever to control either collect, which is when they get stored up there by a piston, or kill when they fall down, and you can either punch them or throw a health potion at them. And you can see I used it quite a bit, and that is why I am level 49 right now, which is really awesome. So what I did also off camera, I was playing quite a bit today, and I didn't really feel like recording, because I felt like I hadn't done too much work off camera in a while. So I figured I'd do that. What I did is, there was a couple sugarcane over here, and I've been slowly just planting more and more of them until I had like this many, so I could make a full enchanting table. Which I did, and I also made my own enchanting table. Like, I made full bookcases is what I mean. They do have an enchanting table up there, but that is theirs, as in Wesley or Shmhoogs. I don't actually know whose that belongs to. I think that might be Wesley's, actually. So I figured I should make my own enchanting table, just to have one. And let me show you where I put it. Just gonna run down here. I should drink my speed potion to come over here. That's okay. Drink it some other time. So yeah, I spent a bit of time. It takes a little over an hour to level up to level 50-ish, and I don't like doing level 50, which is why I'm level 49. But that's fine, because what I do is I just AFK and watch YouTube videos while it's running. So here, I put my enchanting table on the ceiling, and we're gonna go ahead, and we are gonna enchant my first, come on, where is it? My first pick at level 49. So let's do this. I'm nervous. I'm just gonna, oh! I was gonna say I'm just gonna find one. There it is. Alright. You ready? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? Ugh. Okay, I figured I'd show you how the trap works. So I'm down here and in the farm, and you might see I'm getting a bit of lag, and that's because I've got some 320 odd zombies up in there. They actually did fix the mob fireworks, which is too bad. If they before the update, they would have been like filling the skies right now. So that's almost too bad. But yeah, looking at them, I get 10 frames per second. So I've got like 320 up there. Ooh, 2 frames. Love it. Love it. Feel like Shmhoog. Yeah, 320 basically. All right, let's see if I can even get back down there. Oh god. Okay, look away. Don't look at him. It'll kill you. Okay. So flip this switch and expect the lag and wait for them all to fall down. And what I like to do to make sure they're all down is I come up here and I press F3. Let's actually do Shift F3. And I wait till that number next to E, the third line down, hits 0. So I'm just gonna stop recording and wait for that to happen. Okay, we're approaching roughly 0. It won't go down to all the way to 0. Normally it stops about 2 or 1. Yeah, there's 1. So looks like that's it. Let's see if I can even maneuver around here. My god. Okay. Close the door. Yeah, I can still do that. Make my way down here. The most I've done it with so far is like 150. So this is a lot of zombies. Okay, scroll to the health potion. Walk up to the zombies. Aim at the zombies. This is quite difficult. Throw the potion. Yeah! Okay, moment of good frames, or not. Not even a moment of good frames. And, yeah, just have to wait for all these 1,000 odd XP orbs to go into me, and then we'll see where I am from there. So I'm just gonna speed up this part. Okay, so I've got all my XP orbs. Get out of F5 here. Oh, I forgot to flip the switch back to collect, so we've got some zombies here. And multiplayer is weird. Let me just switch this to collect. Right now, these guys are either a 2 or 3 hit punch normally, something around there. And you'd think I should just move it down so you could punch them one shot, but if I move it down one, quite a few of them end up dying from the fall damage, and the other ones take like 2 punches, which shouldn't happen since they're all falling from the same height. And if you move it down one more than that, some of them are 1 hit, but the majority of them die from fall damage, so it's very random. I have them in a only 2 high space where they're stored, so they all fall exactly the same distance, so I'm not sure what's up with that. So I'm just gonna wait around here so I can get back up to level 49-ish and do another pick, because I am not happy with that one, and I want to start off this episode on a good note. So see you in a sec. Okay, so I've leveled up to 49 once again. I've spent 3 more diamonds on another pick, and hopefully we get either Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, or a Fortune 3 with either of those, or Fortune 3 alone, I don't care. So yeah, Fortune 3 would actually be really nice, because if I find more diamonds, I could get more. So yes, that is exactly what I wanted. This is perfect right here. That is exactly what I wanted.
Okay, it's very late for me, but I just got to level 50, and I went a little bit overkill there by accident. But I'm going to enchant a sword that I just made, so here goes nothing. Awesome, that's pretty good.
Okay, so it's the next morning after that crazy frenzy of enchanting last night, and that's kind of ridiculous. So let's see what I get out of all that. I got this awesome sword, this awesome pick, and this okay pick, kind of bad pick actually. And I've been actually using this up. Let me show you something real quick before I get to my main point of what I want to do right now. If we come down here, you can see I changed up what's through that door. It used to lead down to the ravine, and it still does. If we pop out right here, you can see there's the ravine, and there's more ravines connected, like, just through the sides of it. It's actually, I think, 3, I believe. But I've started a branch mine down here, and this goes quite a distance. I only found 1 pocket of diamonds in all this, and it was only 4, but with that fortune I got 9 from it. And I've gotten like 10 stacks of coal with that fortune pick, a ton of redstone, and quite a bit of iron and gold. So this has been pretty successful so far. And now on to the main thing I wanted to do right now. We're just gonna flip on over to the redstone world here. And I wanted to do something special with that enchantment table I have, and it's kind of hard to wire something that's in the ceiling, especially when you only have 1 block of space, like on the I know it's hard to explain, but basically, here's a little model I've made of it, and I actually, in my world, I realized that, let me just get rid of these, they're unneeded. The levers would actually have to be 1 block closer than I have them here. But that shouldn't be too hard to figure out. It'll complicate things a little bit, but I should be able to do it. Anyway, so I discovered an interesting property of enchantment tables today, in that if we put the sword in here, and I just go through it a couple times, you saw 44 there, and that just created a ghost item. That was interesting. But this is a max level enchanting table. You see 44, 40, I'm not gonna... There's a 46 there, 46. All right, you get the point. This can go up to 50. But what's interesting is we don't actually need a double piston extender to get this to level like 1 through 5. Oh, my voice is a little scratchy. I apologize. My bad. Anyway, we actually only need to block off 1 layer. It doesn't matter which layer, but since we're working from the ceiling, it's better to do the top layer. So if I go ahead and I flip all these levers down, you can see it'll totally block off the top layer. And even though all these bookshelves are still showing, this is now a basic enchantment table. And this is a very cheap and inexpensive and quick way, and you can see the wiring is ridiculously simple, to make an enchantment table that is very easy to change the level of. So we're going to go ahead and flip back to PIXLCraft here. And spawns me back up at the spawn. Still need to try to figure out a way to make it so it saves your previous location That'd be quite handy. Anyway, so I'm just gonna lay down the base over here. I'm not gonna make you watch me clear out the space, especially since I just showed the machine. But I'm just gonna go ahead and clear out the space above this enchantment table. Actually, before I continue right here, let me just mention a few things real quick. First of all, I'm just smelting a bunch of stone here. That's what that is. And second of all, down at the bottom of this ravine, it's actually a slime chunk, and I had no idea. So I encountered 2 big slimes, and I got a quarter of a stack of slime balls from that. So we do have enough for a little over a quarter of a stack, as we have enough to make this enchantment table, because it does need 9 sticky pistons. Actually, you don't need the sticky pistons technically, but I prefer to use them because it looks nicer. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up so you guys weren't wondering where I got all the slime balls from. Alrighty, so I've got some space cleared out, I've got the pistons placed, and I have a sample of how the levers are going to work. So here's just a little example. Basically, let me just actually pop down to the bottom here. Got a ladder going up right over here. I'm going to have to take out this block, and that's going to be a little bit ugly, so I apologize. But there's going to be a lever here, and you can see that it controls those pistons, and those pistons will have blocks under them when I'm done. And let me just show you how that happens. So the lever's on the other side of this block, which turns off this torch, which turns on this line, or no, sorry, which turns, I actually can't see what the torch is at right now. Okay, it's off right now. So the torch would turn on, this would be powered, which would turn off this torch, which would turn off this line, which would retract the pistons. So that's how that works, and I just have to do that for all 4 sides. Okay, now this is technically all set, so all we have to do, hello, hello Mike B. All I technically have to do is place these blocks down, and that is not where I want it. There, 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 there. Oh, I don't even have to jump. Let's do it anyway. And we're all set. So if I flip these levers, you can see it retracts the blocks, therefore changing the level of the table. So that's that, and I actually had to add these kind of ugly looking arches, because right above this is where, you can't see it because of a lighting glitch, that's where the torch is. U-tune, yeah, that's what I'm doing, U-tune right now. Okay, I'm kind of debating how to make these look less ugly. What I actually am considering doing is this. I'm not sure how this is gonna look. Oh, lighting glitches, yay. So that automatically ruins my idea. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I'll have to see. I'm gonna actually mess with this a little bit off camera. Okay, Mike B has just paid us a little visit, and I just tried out leaves, but I'm not sure I like how that looks. It's a little bit hard on the eyes, and especially with the bookcases, you can see through it. It's a little bit ugly. So that's not gonna work. I'll try some other things. Stupid lighting glitches. I hate these. I need to figure out a way to avoid that. It's really annoying me. Okay, I'm fairly convinced there's no way we can actually cover this ring, and actually, on second thought, that's probably a bad idea, because then you can't tell when things are down. But I've used these stairs to kind of ease the transition over to this, like, indent here. And I was thinking of trying one other thing. Let me see this real quick. Wait, do I already have... Okay, I've got a couple of these. I already had some stairs, too, but that wouldn't have been enough. Oh, no, that covers the chests. That's not going to work. Okay, never mind. So I think this is what I'm going to do for now. I might actually switch this out with a lamp. Let me see how that looks real quick. Alright, I've stuck some lamps in the corner here, and my voice is still extremely scratchy. This is annoying at this point, and it's kind of interesting how I'm powering these. If I take this out here, you can see there's nothing directly powering it here. You can't really see any device that is powering it. And that is because I really couldn't put it anywhere, because if I put it in that block, it'd be ugly and you'd be able to see above the chest. Right in there, you'd be able to see above the leaves. So I actually stuck levers attached to the this block right here, and that's what I did in all 4 corners. So you can see if I flip this switch up here, it'll turn it off. And in all the locations where those switches are, I can easily hide them, just like this. And on this side, like that. And there's one up here, which I'll cover up later. And another thing I should mention, God, my throat, this is obnoxious. I apologize for this. I don't think I actually quite had this exactly so square. Yeah, I didn't have these columns covered, I don't think. Or did I? I am not sure. Not sure. Well, we'll leave it like that for now. I had to add these arches, or did I already say this? I think I already said it, because that's where the torches... Well, I'll say it again. Oh, short-term memory loss. Anyway, so yeah, I think this room pretty much complete. I'm liking how this works. The levers are incorporated well into the room. You don't really, like, they're not too much of an eyesore. So I like it. Another thing I may try to do later off camera is try to make them T flip-flops with buttons, but that would take up a lot of space, so we'll have to see. Alright, the Mike B has asked me to come check out his place, so that is what we are doing. Is he home? I don't see his name. I don't see him. He's on right now. Yes, he is. Not in his house. I guess we'll check it out without him. Alright, so what's changed around here? Alright, let's check out his stuff. Looks fairly similar to last time. Oh, this is new. I assume he's going to be putting an enchantment table here once he gets one. That's kind of cool, I like this. Although, I don't know what he's going to do about these windows. I guess I'll just have him showing through the windows. I'm liking this, though. I'd assume he is. I'm just gonna stay in his corner. It's my corner now. My corner. Okay. It's cool. His house is really coming along. I like how it's fairly compact, but it's still got everything in it, and it looks pretty cool from the outside too. Although, it'd be pretty cool if he added some stairs there. I'll ask him that. I think it'd look kind of cool with some sort of, and especially since you can match it to the cobble and the wood. That'd be kind of interesting. Anyway, back to work. Zombo. 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 Oh, you're dead. And by back to work, I mean we are out of time. I just checked my footage length, and it's about 19 minutes and 40 seconds of just footage, so this episode will be a little bit over 20 minutes. And I figured before I go, I will use my enchanting table we just made, and I will enchant this iron sword at level 1. I don't quite want to use my really good diamond sword yet. I want to save that for later when I have better armor, so I have less of a chance of losing it. And wow, from level 1, knockback 1, bane 2, fire 1. Wow, that is good iron sword. That's kind of ridiculous. 3 enchantments and a level 2. From level 1. That's a good way to end off an episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.